Sun Wukong, also known as the Monkey King, is a literary and religious figure best known as one of the main characters in the 16th century Chinese novel Journey to the West. In the novel, Sun Wukong is a monkey born from a stone who acquires supernatural powers through Taoist practices. After rebelling against heaven, he is imprisoned under a mountain by the Buddha. 500 years later, he accompanies the monk Tang Sanzang, riding on the white dragon horse, and two other disciples, Zhu Bajie and Sha Wujing, on a journey to obtain Buddhist sutras, known as the West, or Western Paradise, where Buddha and his followers dwell. Sun Wukong possesses many abilities. He has supernatural strength and is able to support the weight of 2 heavy mountains on his shoulders while running with the speed of a meteor. He is extremely fast, able to travel 108,000 li, equivalent to 54,000 kilometers or 34,000 miles, in one somersault. That's very specific. He has vast memorization skills and can remember every monkey ever born. A king of the monkeys, it is his duty to keep track of and protect every monkey. Sun Wukong acquires the 72 earthly transformations, which allows him to access 72 unique powers, including the ability to transform into animals and objects. He is a skilled fighter, capable of defeating the best warriors of heaven. His hair has magical properties, capable of making copies of himself or transforming into various weapons, animals, and other things. He has partial weather manipulation skills, can freeze people in place, and become invisible. The supernatural abilities displayed by Wukong and some other characters were widely thought of as magic powers by readers at the time of Journey to the West's writing, without much differentiation between them despite the various religious traditions that inspired them and their different and varied functions, and were often translated as such in non-Chinese versions of the book. I guess I'm skipping over to the background now. Birth and early life of Sun Wukong. According to Journey to the West, Sun Wukong is born from a strong magic stone that sits atop the mountain of flowers and fruit. The stone is said to receive the nurture of heaven, which possesses a positive nature, and earth, which possesses a negative nature, and thus is able to produce living beings, according to Taoist philosophies. The stone develops a magic womb, which bursts open one day to produce a stone egg about the size of a ball. When the wind blows on the egg becomes the stone monkey. As his eyes move, 2 beams of golden light shoot toward the Jade Palace and startle the Jade Emperor. When he sees the light, he orders 2 of his officers to investigate. They report the stone monkey, and that the light is dying down as the monkey eats and drinks. The Jade Emperor believes him to be nothing special. On the mountain, the monkey joins a group of other wild monkeys. After playing, the monkeys regularly bathe in a stream. One day, they decide to seek the source of the stream and climb the mountain to a waterfall. They declare that whoever goes through the waterfall, finds the stream's source, and comes out again will become their king. The stone monkey volunteers and jumps into the waterfall. The stone monkey finds a large iron bridge over rushing water, across which is a cave. He persuades the other monkeys to jump in also, and they make it into their home. He then reminds them of their prior declaration, so they declare him their king. He takes the throne and calls himself Handsome Monkey King. This happiness does not last. When one of his older monkey friends dies, the Monkey King is very upset. He decides to strike out from his island on a self-made raft in search of an immortal to teach him how to beat death. He comes ashore and wanders around. Humans see him and flee, uncertain of his ape-like appearance. He takes some clothes that were left out to dry and continues on foot. His face, hidden by a hood, he travels through towns and sees many examples of human degeneracy and vice. He continues on and into a forest. The Monkey King hears a woodcutter singing an interesting song, and when questioning the woodcutter about the origin, he learns it was taught to the woodcutter by an immortal who resides in a forest. The Monkey King comes to the entrance of a temple in which a magical Taoist martial artist named Puti Zushi resides. Puti Zushi initially refuses to let him in, but the Monkey King refuses to leave and waits outside the entrance for several months. Puti Zushi is impressed by the Monkey King's persistence and allows him to enter. He accepts the Monkey King as a student, giving him his religious name Sun Wukong, and teaches him many advanced Taoist practices, including the Way of Immortality. He later advises Sun Wukong never to needlessly show off his skills, because others might ask him to teach them, and if he does teach them, they may go on to cause trouble. But if he doesn't teach them, they will resent him for it. He then forbids Sun Wukong from ever revealing who it was that taught him, and the loyal Monkey King promises to never reveal the identity of his master. Later, whenever Sun Wukong is asked about his powers and skills, he honestly replies that he learned everything in his dreams. Throughout the rest of the book, however, Sun Wukong is repeatedly referred to as a member of the Monad sect. After the Monkey King returns home, he learns that a demon called the Demon King of Confusion is kidnapping the monkeys of the Mountain of Flowers and Fruit to use as slaves. He subsequently kills the demon and his minions, saving the kidnapped monkeys. He also brings the entire weapon storage of a nearby country for his subjects, but is unable to find a weapon fit for himself. Upon hearing that Dragon Kings possess many treasures, he travels the oceans and finds the palace of a Dragon King. At the entrance, Sun Wukong asks for an introduction, but the Dragon King, Ao Guang, tells his guards to turn him away. Sun Wukong barges in anyway, brushing off protests from the guards, insisting the Dragon King must be confused to turn away a fellow king. Inside, he introduces himself and encourages the Dragon King to give him a weapon. Quickly realizing Sun Wukong is quite formidable, the Dragon King feigns willingness and hospitality, ordering his underlings to bring out weapon after weapon, starting from basic spears and swords but quickly escalating to genuine treasures. Sun Wukong tests each weapon, but none are robust enough for the Monkey King, who is unhappy with the situation. Sun Wukong then acquires the Golden Bandit Staff, Ru Yi Jingu Bang, Jing Hai Shenzhen, the stabilizer of the Four Seas and the treasure of Ao Guang. The Monkey King is the only creature strong enough to wield the staff-like weapon, and there is an instant affinity between them. The Golden Bandit Staff can change its size, elongate, fly, and attack opponents according to its master's will. It weighs 13,500 jin, or 7,960 kilograms. When not wielding the weapon, the Monkey King shrinks it down to the size of a sewing needle and stores it in his ear. In addition to taking the magical staff, the Monkey King encourages the Dragon King to gift him an attire fit for a king. The Dragon King calls upon the Dragon Kings for assistance, and they arrive and give Sun Wukong a golden chainmail shirt, a phoenix feather cap, and cloud walking boots. Sun Wukong thanks the Dragon Kings and leaves happy. Upon his return to the mountain, Wukong demonstrates the new weapon to his monkey tribe and draws the attention of other beastly powers, who seek to ally with him. He forms a fraternity, the Seven Sages, with the Bull Demon King, the Saurian Demon King, the Rock Demon King, the Lion Spirit King, the Macaque Spirit King, and the Stub-Nosed Monkey Spirit King. The Monkey King, now sentenced to death for extorting the Dragon Kings, then defies Hell's attempt to collect his soul. He wipes his name out of the Book of Life and Death, a collection of books claimed to have every name of every mortal alive, and the ability to manipulate lifespan, along with the names of all monkeys known to him. The kings of the DU report him to the Jade Emperor. The heavenly army uses everything, even trying to erase him from existence altogether, but ultimately fails. The next section, Chaos in Heaven. Hoping that a promotion and a rank among the gods will make him more manageable, the Jade Emperor invites the Monkey King to heaven. The Monkey King believes he is receiving an honorable place as one of the gods, as he is told he will be made protector of the horses, a fancy term the heavens coined for a stable boy, the lowest job in heaven. When he discovers the importance of status in heaven and how he has been given the lowest position, the Monkey King sets the cloud horses free from the stable, then returns to his own kingdom and proclaims himself the great sage, heaven's equal. The heavens reluctantly recognize his self-proclaimed title after Gold Star advises the Jade Emperor against rushing into military action against the brash, rude, and impudent monkey, warning that failing to defeat the Monkey King would harm the reputation of heaven. Gold Star advises the Jade Emperor to superficially appease Sun Wukong's vanity while treating him as a pet, and invite him back to heaven to keep him from causing trouble on earth. The Jade Emperor agrees after Gold Star laughs that, in reality, the fanciful title is a meaningless joke revealing Sun Wukong's overconfidence and ignoring of the important workings of heaven. Sun Wukong suspects a trap, but is happy when Gold Star, acting as an envoy, addresses him as the great sage equal of heaven and presents him with official papers. Gold Star tells Sun Wukong he has been granted a far more important position as guardian of the heavenly peach garden, which peach-loving Sun Wukong accepts. Later, when 7 heavenly maidens are sent by Queen Mother Shi Wangmu to pluck peaches for the royal banquet, Sun Wukong discovers every important god and goddess has been invited to the banquet except for him. When he tells the maidens he is the great sage equal of heaven, the maidens giggle, replying that everyone in heaven knows he is merely an immortal who tends to the peach garden. The Monkey King's indignation then turns to open defiance. During the preparations for the royal banquet, Sun Wukong sneaks in to taste the fine foods and drink royal wine. In a tipsy state, the Monkey King roams heaven while all the gods and goddesses are on their way to the banquet. He reaches high levels of the palace that the authorities of heaven leave unguarded, for they can only be accessed by deities of the highest and purest spiritual power. Upon realizing that he is at the top of the 33 layers of the heavenly palace, Sun Wukong steals and consumes Lao Tzu's pills of immortality and Shi Wangmu's peaches of immortality, takes the remainder of the Jade Emperor's royal wine, and then escapes back to his kingdom in preparation for his rebellion. The Jade Emperor refuses to accept Gold Star's counsel to find another peaceful way to deal with Sun Wukong and orders his forces to mobilize. Laughing continuously and enjoying himself, and with a combination of martial prowess, skill, and quick-witted creative responses to many different types of powerful heavenly weapons used against him, the Monkey King single-handedly defeats the army of heaven's 100,000 celestial warriors, all 28 constellations, Neza, and all of the 4 heavenly kings. Then Guan Yin, the goddess of mercy, and her disciple Musa arrive. Guan Yin sends Musa to inspect the situation and fight Sun Wukong. Musa is defeated, and then Guan Yin suggests that the Jade Emperor's nephew, Erlang Shen, fight Wukong. Sun Wukong and Erlang Shen are evenly matched, and eventually both turn into terrifying figures, which scares Wukong's monkey army away. Sun Wukong is disheartened and turns into a fish to run away. Then both of them keep shape-shifting to turn into more powerful things than the other. Finally, Lao Tzu throws his diamond jade ring at Wukong from behind while he is fighting, knocking him senseless and enabling Erlang Shen to bind him up. After several failed attempts at execution, Sun Wukong is locked into Lao Tzu's 8-way trigram crucible for 49 days to be distilled into an elixir by samadhi fires. This will allow Lao Tzu to regain his pills of longevity. The fire of the crucible is hot enough to burn beings of so much unspeakable power that they rival Buddha himself. When the cauldron is opened 49 days later, the Monkey King jumps out, having survived by hiding in a corner marked by the wind trigram, where there is less fire. The heat from the samadhi fires has reinforced his bodily frame, making him stronger than ever before and impervious to greater damage. The heat gives him his new ability. The Monkey King can now recognize evil with his new fiery eyes and golden pupils. Sun Wukong then proceeds to destroy the crucible and makes his way to Heaven's main chamber to confront the Jade Emperor and his senior advisors. Well, that's gone on for 20 minutes. I guess I'll stop here. If you like the art and more filler audio, be sure to like and subscribe. Thank you, and see you again.